Picking up a pretty neutral lead, we do resist counter, Ice Punch and Psychic both will hit. For super effective, the opponent builds up to an Ice Punch and we respect it. The opponent baits with a power up punch, but we are not baiting. Earth Power goes through, near one-shots Medicham. So let's get into today's video. Today we have a battle submission from the Chad. Huge shout out to the Chad, who we are just going to reference as Chad because I'm probably going to get quite tongue twisted if I keep trying to say the Chad too many times. He is bringing a super spammy triple shadow team. We've got 3 Pokemon, all with 35 energy charge moves. We've got Nidoqueen in the lead, obviously a Poison Jag and Poison Fang. Counter Cross Chop on Machamp, also 35 energy. Mud Shot, Weatherball, Politoad. So this team is super spammy. It is going to put out a whole shitload of shield pressure. So without any further ado, let's get into the battles. And in game 1, we see Altaria in the lead. Our backline really doesn't appreciate Altaria, although our Toad is on Blizzard, which would absolutely hit like a truck. Nidoqueen does win this matchup just because of how oppressive Poison Jab and Poison Fang spam is. The opponent shielded the second one, let the first go. Can we Poison Jab down? We cannot. Altaria on 1 HP and the Dream makes the second Sky attack. We commit a shield and we leave with a whole boatload of energy. In comes Walrus. We're only going to make one charge and we go straight for the hard hitting Earth Power. The opponent doesn't respect it. Walrein is now into the yellow. We bring in Shadow Machamp. It is Alola Marowak in the back and Politoad is about to feast. It's 4 Mud Shots per Weatherball. The opponent shields the first. They are going to fire off a Shadow Bone. They're only at 5. They need 1 more for a Shadow Ball. Shadow Bone does hit for respectable damage, but Politoad, the absolute spammy little frog, is going to outpace this Marowak. The second Weatherball lands. This is just a Bone Club. Politoad will survive, and I imagine we're going to make 1 more Weatherball, which we do. This is going to be taking care of the Marowak. We undercharge, but there's no way that they survive. We're spamming out Machamp, and Machamp is going to commit to the counter farm down. Icicle Sphere isn't enough to knock out Machamp. Flexes his muscles, and we're off to a 1-0 start. GG's, and thanks for playing. Moving on to the next battle is the battle of the Shadow Swampert into our Nidoqueen. Absolutely dreadful. Hydro Cannon will one-shot. We counter 5, look to catch. Unfortunately, the catch is unsuccessful. We are hard countered with a Shift Tree. Things are not looking promising. The opponent calls the Weatherball as we actually threw it as soon as we've got it. Chad is committing a shielder. You can see Weatherball is resisted, but Shift Tree is made of absolute paper. This second Weatherball is going to get Shift Tree fairly low, and they do respect it with a shield. It looks like Chad is going to commit his final shield here. We are going to outpace to the next Weatherball. We actually overfarm, and Shift Tree is going to outpace now. We have no shields, and we are sitting in somewhat of a tricky spot. We come in with Champ, commit to the counter farm down. In the back is Zapdos. Zapdos is going to get outpaced to this Rock Slide. Are they going to respect the Rock Slide damage? They are not. Down goes Zapdos, and they're putting all their faith in Swampert. We come in combo play with the Poison Fang. However, this doesn't knock out. Swampert is still hanging on to that shield. All the opponent has got to do is get to their back-to-back moves. Hydro Cannon takes care of Nidoqueen, and this second Hydro Cannon is going to be enough to take this game. GG's to the opponent, and we lose that battle. So off to a 1-1 start. Moving on into battle number 3. We see Pidgeot in the lead. Nidoqueen doesn't do too bad in this matchup just because anything that doesn't resist poison gets pretty worn down by the Poison Jab, Poison Fang spam. The opponent lets the first one through. They are going to need to Brave Bird to take us out. Feather Dance isn't going to cut it. We do respect it with a shield, and at this stage now the opponent switches out. We are going to debuff the incoming Pokemon with a Poison Fang. Licky Licky gets debuff, then in comes Machamp. Machamp is absolutely shredding through one of the bulkiest Pokemon in the league as counter, and Shadow Machamp is super oppressive. We do manage to commit to the counter farm down. I imagine Pidgeot is going to come back in, and now we cannot deny fast moves. Only going to get 1 move. We fire off the cross chop. Pidgeot does respect it with a shield. We come in with Nidoqueen, commit to the Poison Jab farm down. What is in the back? It's some sort of counter user. I see a counter animation come through. We throw the Poison Fang. The opponent shields it up, and it looks like they are lagging, and now the opponent concedes the match, and that's all she wrote. GG's, and thanks for playing. Off to a 2-1 start. Moving on into battle number 4. We see Nidoqueen into Medicham. Pretty neutral matchup. We do have to be mindful of both Ice Punch and Psychic, as both would hit for super effective. The opponent throws on 6. We put up a shield respecting the Ice Punch, and this absolute madman baits us with a power up punch, but Chad's going straight for the Hail Mary. Medicham doesn't respect it. Earth Power near one shots. We Poison Jab down. We've got a super healthy Queen with residual energy. What is the opponent going to come in with? They come in to Mandibuzz. Not the best response for a Nidoqueen ahead in energy. They actually shield up the first Poison Fang as well, and we now say switch into Politoad. Politoad, pretty neutral in this matchup, but even with a lowered defense, these Weather Balls are going to do pretty much fuck all, as Mandibuzz has 6 million HP. You can see that Weather Ball just tickled. We are going to tank another charge move. We are going to be left in the red, but snarling us down is going to be quite tricky. We're firing off yet another Weather Ball. The opponent lets it go. We should outpace. To the next one. Is the opponent willing to burn their final shield here, or are they going to allow Mandibuzz to go down? They let Mandy go down. It's Registeel in the back. Hello, Mr. Tin Can. You, my friend, are absolutely fucked. We bring in Nidoqueen. We are looking to commit to the Earth Power. Everything Registeel has is resisted. Zap Cannon is actually double resisted. Focus Blast would have been the play, but the opponent is looking to debuff. They show no respect for the Earth Power. In comes Machamp, and that's all she wrote. GG's, and thanks for playing. Moving on to the next one, we see Shadow Nidoqueen into Meganium. You absolutely love to see it. The opponent is looking to stay in. We are neutral to grass due to our ground subtyping, but poison is hitting for super effective. The opponent shields the first one up. They are building up to a potential earthquake. We are going to respect it. Even Frenzy Plant would hurt from this range. They actually go for the Hail Mary. They throw the earthquake. They dump all of their energy, say switch into Swampert, and here comes Toad. It's battle of the brothers. However, we can go straight. Weather Ball spam. As due to Swampert's ground subtype in water is neutral, we shield up a potential earthquake, get baited with a Hydro Cannon. However, Swampert is going to have to shield this second Weather Ball, which they do. Now all shields are down. Earthquake will be taking us out from this range. It's actually a Sludge Wave, so we do survive. Sludge Wave is the move that I go for as well, but Earthquake in this situation would have been advantageous. We take him out. Back out comes the Meganium. We're going to snipe it with Nidoqueen. Down goes Meganium. In the back is Bastiodon, and holy fucking shit, this Wallface has no idea just how fucked it is. All three Pokemon absolutely destroy Wallface. Earth Power, near one-shots. The opponent is still playing it out. I've got no idea what they're hoping for, as I think even like a Skarmory or Noctowl would take him out. So Machamp comes in, a few counters, absolutely breaks down the brick wall, and we take that battle. Moving on to the next one. We see a Lapras that must be going to some sort of wedding, as it's repping some kind of bow tie. Dreadful for Nidoqueen. It's on Frost Breath, which is a really spicy moveset. The opponent comes in to Trevenant, so this is looking a pretty RP fucking S and not in our favour. We are going to be spamming out Weather Ball. After Weather Ball, the opponent hasn't thrown. They allow us to get to one more Weather Ball. They throw on a CMP, so Chad is shielding us up, looking to get some shields off the opponent. Weather Ball would be enough to knock out from this range. Trevenant is forced to shield up a Weather Ball. They are going to take us out now with a Seed Bomb. This Seed Bomb is going to definitely wreck us. We come in with Nidoqueen. We're looking to commit to the Poison Jab farm down, and we don't even get hit with a Seed Bomb. Back out comes Lapras. The Frost Breaths are absolutely ripping for us. We go straight for the Hail Mary. Lapras shows no respect. It is a CMP tie. We are going to allow Nidoqueen to go down, and we're putting all our chips on the big muscular Shadow Machamp. And in the back is a Galvantula. As the opponent didn't switch out particularly quick, we're going to go straight Rock Slide. The opponent shields the first. They are going to look to debuff us with a lunge. We sneak a counter. Shadow Machamp just needs to get one more counter off, and we're at the Rock Slide. Rock Slide is going to be taking care of the Spider. Are we going to be able to counter down the Lapras in the back? Yes, we are, and Shadow Machamp flexes muscles once again to take that game. GG's, and thanks for playing. Moving on to the final battle of the video, we lead Shadow Nidoqueen into the Pancake. Not the worst matchup. Earth Power does hit for huge damage, but the Mud Shots are hitting for super effect, and we do get outpaced. We say switch into Politoad. The opponent shows zero respect for the Weather on their left now. At around 50% HP, they say switch into Azumarill, as we have no Earthquake. This isn't a particularly great matchup, as they do resist both of our charge moves. We are just going to be spamming out Weather Ball. After Weather Ball, Azumarill actually shields the next one, perhaps thinking we are on Earthquake, or perhaps the opponent just doesn't know the counts. They throw the Play Rough. That near takes us out. We save the Politoad at low HP. We come in to Nidoqueen. I like this play. We are going to shield up a potential Ice Beam. The opponent switches out now into Galarian Stunfisk. This is going to have to be an Earthquake to take us out. The opponent goes for the bait, but once again, Chad's going for the Hail Mary. Does the opponent respect it? They do not. The pancake gets absolutely fucking obliterated. You love to see it. The opponent now comes in to Alolan Marowak. Can we make one more Earth Power? We throw just short. Is the opponent counting? No, they are not, as they do shield it up. We combo play into Politoad. Weather Ball with a lower defense lands for huge damage. The opponent is now forced to throw. This is going to be taking us out, but with the lower defense, Shadow Machamp can counter farm down. Back out comes Azumarill. Azumarill is Energy Driver going for a Cross Chop. Does Cross Chop KO? No, it does not, but we are going to counter down before they make a charge move, and that's enough to seal the deal. So those were the battles with the Triple Shadow Charge Move Pressure team. All 3 Pokemon have a 35 energy charge move, and as Shadows hit so hard, puts on a lot of shield pressure. Really fun team. Huge shout out to Chad for the battle submission. If you're also running a Triple Shadow team and you like your battles featured on the channel, a link to my battle submission form is in the description down below. If you're new, consider subscribing. If you're enjoying the content, smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. I'd just like to say thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.